Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Sorry for the delay, but divine time. Yes, learning, divine timing. I was looking at what to talk about today. By the way, today we are going to have a chat over the Facebook. We're going to be looking at and talk about energies and pictures from a twin flames. So this is what we are going to be doing today. Just so you guys know about it. Don't say I didn't say so or I didn't mention so it and so on. But today I want to talk to you about something that currently goes on because of what happened in the past 10 years. And looking at what in this is about this 10 years of learning in those 10 years is actually affecting right now. So we got like year and a half, two left pretty much with those years. That is it with Pluto when it entered Capricorn. Pretty much that was the awakening state there. We to do the work, we to do the situations. And currently, a lot of the twin flames experiencing separations, totally cut off the connections, a lot of turmoils, a lot of situations, and so on. And some of the people trying to find what the heck's going on. There was information about the twin flames that came in 10 years ago. It was a big boom. That was about you to learn, you to become the twin flame. You, you personally to learn and to act upon it. And now we're experiencing that the people who didn't, the runners, the situations from within, now we're experiencing situations that we have to understand the divine that take us. That was actually, we had quite a few warnings about this. You probably had more than just one connection. I'm not talking about personally myself only. It's not only a one case. This is so many cases of multiple soul connections, multiple understandings. Because if you can learn with one person, you learn it with somebody else, just so you can become and you can arrive in the front of the gate of truth. That's what it is. That's what this stage is for it. And today I want to be talking to you about this evaluations of this journey of the past 10 years. I'm talking about all this. So, huh, George, 1010. There you go. Talking about 1010. So, let me recognize the people who come into your chat. Guys, energies are okay if you did the jump, and we don't talk about this for it. If you have intense energy, someone look at it, what it needs to be done. So, uh, let's see. George, Diamond B. Thank you, Diamond B. Thank you for being here, George. Blue Swans, guys, thank you for being here. Angelique Musart, thank you, Angelique. Thank you for coming and say hello within the chat. I appreciate that you're here. Blue Swan, sending a lot of love. Yes. Erica, glad to see you here, Erica. George T.F. Shari with me last night. Been meditating. Apparently, everything is still going according to plan. Yes, divine plan. So, yes, calm down the situations, calm down the situations, and energies in there. It makes no sense to me how the exterior behavior can be different. The self-sabotaging from knowledge internal. Yeah, the self-sabotaging. Yes. Oh, yes. There is a lot of this going on. A lot of this came out on the surface because people who self-sabotaging themselves, they sabotage the connections in life. It has been going on, George. With this, Christine, hi. Thank you for coming in. There was a glitch in the stream, didn't connect till 40 seconds. And Paulina, hi. Thank you for coming. And Aurora Castillo and Margot. Thank you all for coming in. We're gonna discussing this 10 years. Why did that happen? Why did that came in? It comes in because there was a 10 years of evolutions of informations, of studies, of everything that was done in order to arrive to this proper moment in here in these situations currently, you may see a lot of the people that will choose their 3D life. For them, the 3D life is more precious than the 5D spiritual life from within. You may experiencing a lot of things with your partner, within your connections, within your soul situations, and so on. But everyone had an equal opportunity because these energies of the twin flames that begin 10 years ago, they begin with the purpose people to know. If you pay attention within these energies currently, if you pay attention with what is going on in currently in this state, are you practicing what you learn? Are you become what you're supposed to? Did you transform yourself from this 3D dimensional reality into the 5D? Did you went through this? So we know we have some quite a few waves of a twin flames up here. There was a twin flames situations long before us. There was a situations 10, 12 years ago. There was a situations that came in like 6, 7 years ago. And now there is a situations that came in now at this current time. So the awakening process begins from a few people, and then all of a sudden begins to a huge awakening that goes on because it happens spontaneously worldwide. And now the word twin flame is basically like a terminology or a label, if you want to say twin flames for it. Is like everyone is looking for their twin flame, but are go on with in this. So look within yourself, within your current state, where you're standing at. Had some people who connected to me is like, dear, why is all this happens right now? It happens because of divine order. You need to understand that the universe give you the opportunities. You fell, you failed the exam, you failed the situations, you failed. That is your choice. You choose not to do the work. You choose not to perform. You choose not to do the things. You choose not to get in there. Maybe your partner chose this, but that doesn't mean that you failed. If you did in your own self, if you did in your situations, it coming in into you. You need to understand if you're standing on the front of the gate, that is it what it said. Many will enter, but only few can go through. By understanding these reasons for all this, you're standing in the front of the gate of the truth from within yourself. That is an energy. That is a big energy portal that you'll go through it from within your own self. And doing this knows that you did what you had to do. You did everything within the divine orders. You did everything that you could, would, and should. And you are in peace within yourself. You have this divine authority within yourself. You have this energy of the internal peace. And now you are ready to cross whatever you need to cross that pattern, either by yourself, either with somebody else, either with your twin. It all depends of what is going to happen in the next whatever energies are. There's going to be a people who's going to lead to this crossing because people's going to need some help during crossing the other side, and there is nothing wrong with that. You need to understand the first crossings that's going to be coming in, that's going to be coming in, they're going to be powerful. They are going to be leading with one thing: truth, inner peace, love, compassion, and divine obedience. Those are going to be some of the things that you are having from within you. You can enter this state as a twin flame if you have not developed it from within you. So I'm going to stop here for a few seconds, guys, and talk to you about it. If you crave for the love that you want to have, build it from within you. So that way, when you give it, you will be able to receive it. If you crave for the attentions that you want to have, Build it from within you and give it. That's what it is. Everything that you're missing, it's missing from within you. Look within yourself, your personal relationships within the divine, or personal situations within the divine, and so on and so on. If you pay attention lately, the vibrations are going higher, but the more higher you go, the more circle get close and close and close and close. Some of you is going to learn the difference between a personal attentions. It leads to attachment, where the attentions where it needs to be happen by the divine time happens by the divine time. A lot of these energies are right now is going to circling around. They're going to be doing this internal work, but don't get mad on the people who did not learn what they were. Don't beat yourself for the things that you did not learn. Look from within yourself and develop it from within you. There was a lot of time of this, and some of you is going to feel, because once the choice is made, the universe acting according to the choice you made. But if you choose wrong and all of a sudden things doesn't go away, the divine is correcting you. And now there is a divine corrections times. This is what there is. Was looking at today, the energies actually today were intense. They're still intense. There is still, but those are for the people who hadn't done the work. This is like the pressure when this time is running out, and now you're pushed to look for the divine. You're pushed to combine the intuitions within you. You're pushed, like a lot of the runners, they use this masculine energy that was lacking. There are intuitions from within them of navigating the journey within. So there is a lot of going on within these situations. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for coming in. But look inside of you, because there was a lot of information of the twin flames. There was a lot of power out there, a lot of energy within. I know that during this moon, there's going to be some intensity in there. But what is the intensity inside of you? Is you, not your twin, not the energies of the universe. Don't blame anything and anyone for this. Is your reactions within the energies, your reactions within the situations, and you reaching your internal peace. You need to understand, help is giving by the divine when you ask for it. The divine never denied help. The divine never done something. If you want to grow, the divine miracle happens within. Mr. Big Dog, thank you for coming in. And some of you, I said like quite a few times already on the videos from before and the daily discussions that we have here, I said you have to be okay in all the three cases. Either going to be without your twin flame, being on your own, either going to have new situations, or you're going to be doing the things that you need to do the way they are meant to be, but divine order that it's adjusting all the time. What is that adjustments into it? That is adjustments because the goal has to be reached. What is the goal though? The goal is to have inner peace in the world, and to have this spirituality that comes in, this new age of Aquarius, to begin to transform the people all over. Because we are tired of living of stress, tired to living of misery, tired to living in the false reality, in the false families, in the false business contracts, in a false world. That's what it is. It's time to have a real life, for crying out loud. And during those 10 years, you probably learned these energies within you that you leading you to the path of truth. What truth though? The divine truth, the real truth. You learn about the truth within current, present moment. That's how always is the truth. What's happening now. The future has not come yet. The past, is already gone. Can't do anything about it. That's why it's nothing more expensive than the current moment. Look in your journey as a twin flame. Are you proud of yourself, of these energies that you did? You are a this twin flame within yourself. Did you get these powers within you? What did you do with the gift that they gave it to you? What? Did you control something? Did you sabotage something? You see from within yourself. A lot of the people right now, they look at it. Why they're not with their twin flame? Why are they not in these situations? Why is not all that? I know stuff. It's it is what it is, guys. But why? All the answers is within you. Don't seek them from an outside. All the answers you have is always gonna be within you, not with somebody else. And this is why this important talk today. It is about to trust the divine. Take the divine authority that is coming within yourself and leave it to it. That will reach you to the level of state of the inner peace. You're not gonna have the inner fights. Whatever situations comes to you, you accept them. Whatever situations are going on for it, uh, and so on and so on. Detective, uh, thank you for coming in. So now I'm going to be kind of like a stop up here and uh, going on with this because if you look at it, we have this twin flame awakening 12, 10 years ago, however is your case, and the situations, but we also had a lot of exposure of the darkness within this. We'll look at it within the darkness. And now we have to find the path of the solutions of solving all this. It is talking about healing the humanity, okay? Healing the humanity from within. All right, so I'm going to look at the chat right now. George, it is interesting because I was with my TF for 12 years. So that makes me wonder what happened 10 years ago and how we were affected by this process since we had no idea we were twin flames the whole time. But our main problem was always that I wanted to do inner work and she didn't. She always felt this push to do the work and that she needed to do the work. If you push somebody to do the work, it's not worth it. It's gotta come from within. You need to understand the best inner work happens within couple when they do it naturally on their own, without push, without hush hush, without rush rush, without pushing, pointing fingers. It's like you're not doing a job, they're not doing a job. It is like, you know what? I did my work, and what did you do? You did your inner work. Did that sound like a 3D karmic situations? You haven't learned it. You need to understand the inner work happens with the help of the divine. That is the fastest road and inner peace and understandings in communications. There is no communications, or there is a something else within the communications. Like you guys learn about this toxic relationships. It's like, yeah, I did the job, I understand, but like in performance, they didn't understand yet. They only know things. They're missing the wisdom that it's needed with the performance because when they perform, they understand in full. If they don't perform it, they may know everything under the sun about twin flames. Do they perform it? No. So the wisdom is not there within them. So yes, there has been a lot of this going on, George. You're not the only one. I can tell you, you're not the only one. It is all over the place right now. That's what there is not a lot of unions on it. But if you are the advanced one and you're pointing the fingers while they are not doing their inner job within them, how is your spiritual egos doing there? You gotta let him go. You have to let him go without pulling the fingers and let him go to the divine. That's what this is. Hey, universe. Hey, God, here's your baby. You can teach him. All right. and let it go to it. If they comes in and they talk to you and they're coming with this half a little bit of stars in there, S in there, and they're kind of like giving you this, and you feel it is like, I don't need this half job done. Universe doesn't need this half job done, because what is the other half? It's nobody knows. So there's been a lot of this also going on. You're gonna feel it because you, the divine, knows it has to be in 100% done. So yeah. Hi Alicia, thank you for coming in. Andrea, thank you for coming in. So yeah. It's about 12 years was really needed. Yes, we needed this. 12 years was a lot of things that was done. So yes, I guess I can say I'm grateful for the even vibrations. Yes, Tiffany, there's a lot of the vibrations we get in there, a lot of situations we get in there. Okay, you give them a guidance, maybe you give them energies, give them a knowledge, give them everything, and all they have to do is performance, and they failed. Why? That's what this is. Okay, nobody's gonna pay you if you didn't do the job. Nobody's gonna put you on union if you didn't do the job. That's how it goes. Whatever it's up, it's the same thing is down. Okay, so that how it goes. Detective actually joined to help to support my inner work, and it was denied it to me. So fortunately, I wasn't able to go it fully either. You will, if you are looking at the detective from within you, which is me and George, looking at within you will see nobody denied the exit to it. You probably was too much within pain, too much in the suffering that you wanted to do the job with them, but they didn't want it to do the job, and now you feel stuck. Feel like they denied you the work with them. They denied you the work with them because of their own failure of the partner you were with, not because of anything else. So this is not about. That's what you have to focus from within you. Look at that inner work in there and rise above. You may feel like went down, the situations went down, and so on and so on. Had somebody message me last night, and they said one time, "My TF chose somebody else, and they're going to get married. I'm going crazy. What to do?" That's what you have to do. You got your own damn powers as a twin flame. You step it up your own personal game. You go out there and perform within because you promised the divine inside of you when to make this awakening that you are going to be doing the best as you can to be this twin flame. To those who did this job, I know quite a few already did it, quite a few already waiting at the gate. You have this inner peace because you arrived. Congratulations to you. You guys know who you are. You're living in a totally different state of existence because you went through hell to get there. Okay? That's what this is. They did not went through hell with you. They weren't next to you when you need them. They weren't performing because they wanted something else. And the universe says, okay, your wish is my command, law of attractions. So they wish, and that's what they're happening in there. So that is the current situations. Now you know the twin flames, you know the other side, you know the things within. What you're going to do is evolve. Forgive, let it go, move on, the universe, left yourself falling into the hands of the universe. Because from now on, when this gate comes in with you, when you cross that gate, now there you become a divine being. You arrive there. And from there, you're going to be taking these energies of the age of Aquarius. Now you're ready to perform. You're ready to perform within the age of Aquarius. You're not just knowing it. You're not just feeling the vibrations. You are not just already work with visions. You work with things. Everything goes just like that. Have you experienced them lately? Whatever you think, whatever you're working on it, everything comes to you in the right moment at the right time of now. You probably did. And it's coming. Actually, this thing is going to be increasing more. It's increasing because it's to show us about the miracles, things that's going to be happening in there. So your job and your things is going to be pretty good within. So, Andrea, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Andrea. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for give back the energies. And I want to recognize Blue Swans who actually also did it. And I did not look everything because we're so busy trying to get this. And I want to recognize them to support me the way they did. And guys, I appreciate it so much. Okay. So now is a questions times for you guys. We know the truth. We know what's going on. And there, if you need help, guys, I'm going to be here for you. You guys know how to reach out to me. You know what to do. Now is not the time to take things personally. Now is not the time to feel sorry for your rear end. Now is the time you to put yourself together. Okay? Things happen quickly, guys. Once you get the things with you, you learn how the things can switch around. Just the one thought, just the one thing. Okay? That is there about you to conform within divine dignity, with the inner peace, with the love within you, with your own powers, serving here. That's what this is. And everything else is going to be falling and in your own hands by the divine order. So, all right, Big Dog, I guess surrender and move on. Exactly. Surrender. That's what this is. Surrender to the divine. I want to give you one song of Hillsong. If you don't know who Hillsong is, it's called I Surrender. Go watch it. It's on YouTube. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you guys. So there you go. It's a pretty good song. It's got the vibrations of surrender to God. So yeah. Honestly feel like the realization that thing come at right time will come later. Right now I can only trust and go with the flow. Exactly. Exactly, detective. Thank you, Andrea, for the appreciate it. My mentality is don't give up, don't move on. Instead, let go and move forward, holding that space for heart and heart. That is it, detective. What happens when you hold on to the person? What part of you hold on to this person? Why do you hold on to this person? You are afraid of losing it. Why? You have to let them go so they can find themselves. So is you. But you let it go, you're looking more from within you. You found more of reality within yourself, and you're removing the codependency. The codependency of the personality. Because what you're missing from her, it's actually what you need to develop from within you. That personal development from within yourself. This is why the reason is you don't let it go because you cannot develop it within you and you're demanding it from them. So when you let them go with the understanding that whatever you are seeking within them, you develop it from within. You want the intimacy situations, you develop intimate situations. You want personal powers, your energies put in order from them, whatever you're seeking it from them, you develop it first within you and let the situations filling up naturally. Let this energy of love fill up the love within the soul first. Then the energy is going to fill up your energy bank inside of your heart in full. And the energy, when it's full within the heart, then you are going to be saying, okay, now I develop these feelings from soul. Now I develop the feelings within my heart. Now I'm in fully love within me because my battery bank about my heart towards this person isn't full. It is full and I accept it totally within. And then go to the physical energy bank, fill that up, and then you can have that physical contact with the person because you are what? 100% battery bank full, 100% energy, 100% heart, 100% soul within you. And this is how you stay in the front of the truth because all within you is truth. Why do you seek in the truth from them? It's for that reason. If you are not a truth within you as a energy, as a emotions, as a vibrations, as a gravity, how can you be standing in the front of that gate of truth? It's impossible. The gate of truth is going to push you back because they say, I can't let you go through here. Even if you stay, if you do, and it's so long, it's going to push you. There's going to be an inner work that it is not filled in with him. So, yes, exactly. Why the things coming into you. So it's going to be a good, this full moon is actually that's what this is. To get this divine masculine's energies working with the feminine energies through the learnings to cooperation, not the conflict. Has the conflict solves anything? No. The conflict has one purpose to show you what you need to work on it. That's what when you are in this conflict, this inner fights within you, this fight that goes on with your twin flame, it is you to find solutions within you first, then to find solutions within them. But if they don't want to work their solutions, they only cause problems, you will find out by the actions they're performing in life, not because of anything within. So if you remove the codependency within you, congratulations, guys. So I'm trying, but the rest isn't restful at all. Rest your mind, detective. Don't stress yourself out. It's not worth it. Anything that it's stress, rush, pushed, hushed, forced, manipulate, has a second agendas, attachments, and so on, it's not worth it. It's not truth. That's what this is. It's not worth it. So once you get this, you're going to be straightening out the fights within between those two. And guess what? You're going to get into these energies of peace. Alicia, I'm not going to chase him even though our masculine energy is an Aquarius and his feminine energy is a Taurus. No chase. Mm-mm. Attract, but don't chase. Mm-mm. Chasing ironic is nothing else but kind of like understand. You don't need to chase and run. Once you get tired of chasing, once you get tired of running, things could happen, but it has to be based off all this. My power, I love to know what I want and to care. It doesn't mean I'm afraid or imposing anything. This all started because Spirit directed told me to wait for her and fight for this. Why not just leave me alone if you fully moving was not I was supposed to do? Here's the thing that Detective, when the universe put two people together, he gives them a chance. He gives them the love. He's giving them the energies. He's giving its blessings. But if the one of the person doesn't want to do it, don't get mad. It wasn't from within you. It is the same thing within the toxic relationships. Within the toxic relationships, they're running away, they going out of there, they're blaming you, they're shaming you because they cannot develop from within them. This is a immature personality that affects spirituality. Their spiritual may be on a high level, but their personality is at their lower point. So would you be mad at 5-year-old kid? You can't. But if the kid does all this on a purpose, now they know what they're doing. That is it, the bad part in there. So look from within you. Don't be mad at your twin. Don't be mad at anything. But stabilize yourself. Make the agreement within you, the peace within yourself, from within with you, with all the situations in there. Trust me, the reward is very good. You're gonna sleep like a baby during a full moon intensified energies, like everything is go to hell, and you're sleeping like a baby, like nothing goes on, because you understand you can't control anything but your own reactions of these energies. So look at it. Don't fight for disagreements. Don't fight with what could have been, what I should have been, no. Let's look inside. In you, all the answers are there. Yeah, I'm sorry you got the COVID, but hopefully you're gonna get these energies with COVID within yourself and stay tough in there. Send you some little energy. You may gonna feel it a little bit. So yeah. Hi Queen Master. Thank you for coming in. So questions, guys. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you want to share here for the journey? Anything you want to look there? That's what we're making this daily chant. We're discussing things here. We're building. We're working for the community. We're performing in here. So look inside. The next step that it's going to be coming in there is working within team. There's going to be some energies that are coming. That's going to begin, I believe, the next year, somewhere around January, when Mars is all done with his retrograde season, retrograde learning. That is going to be the things to, despite anything and everything, you are continue going within the team, develop the same energies as the twin flames within a teamwork. There's going to be a lot of teams, I believe. It's going to begin to be assembled, the things that coming in for the next year, crossing overs, that's going to begin to it. Think it is like, I like this situation, I like this, and I'm attached to this, and I got this energy, I got that energy. This person should have, could have, would have. All that should have, could have, would have will gonna go away. When you're supposed to have these energies, these connections, this teamwork, these situations in there, it's gonna happen in divine time. There's gonna be a great practice within this, but also there's gonna be a lot of evolutions, because when you begin to work within the society, You're expecting that the person you are healing or working or so on, you're expecting that person to come in, that person to have accountability, and so you're not going to take it personally. Don't. There's going to be some purge within this. It's coming. I've seen it. But that is going to bring us another level higher. For so, Q-tip, quit taking it personally, guys. That's what it is. Don't take anything personally anymore. Don't. This is going to be one of the things that, like, you're at the gate, but they're not at the gate, and you take it personally. No, don't worry about it. Device got you back. Okay? The divines got you back. All right? TKA Moms, hi. Could it ask how do you figure out what work you are supposed to do? How I figured that out? I didn't. I followed the guidance. It wasn't only me. There was quite a few of us that actually did that inner work. There was energy connections. There was situations with people. There was connections with people. There was a lot of communications are going on. A lot of discussions with energies. A lot of new learnings comes in. A lot of new upgrades are coming, and a lot of a new understanding. That is it because you have this relationship with divine. A lot of the people here who are in this and has been going into this process, they do this work on themselves. Everyone had a different things that they needed to learn. Everyone that had this energy, they did it. So it wasn't only me, but since you want to know about it, that's what goes. So it's not about figuring out. The only thing that you need to figure out within you is go with the flow and go and learn naturally. Something was not meant to be at that current moment, present time, it wasn't meant to be. But you go through a lot of situations, but very good questions actually. And people want things and they delay their upgrades, they delay situations. So I felt this moon very fluently, like becoming the moon. I have learned from exactly. It's divine energies. Even right now, the moon is so divine right now. Yes, was. Because before this full moon, we had the moon coming in with the North Node divine energies towards the sun, the authority of the divine energies inside. Then she crossed with Uranus, it's just like pushing that energies forward in the authority to change. Then it came in together with Mars to give this mothering healing of the divine masculine's energies to put them where they need to be through the learning, through a Saturn, through a teacher, and get these connections with the authority and the love. Isn't that great? You felt it, those energies. So if this full moon didn't affect you, that's when you learn. You're in the right place, you're in the right time, in the right situations. You don't have to deal with all this craziness in there. It's beautiful. Giuliano, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Glad to see you here. I haven't seen you here for a while in the chat and appreciate it. Oh, so you arrived there. Glad. Hopefully, your trip there and your staying in there is in good. And wish you good luck in that journey of yours, Giuliano. Yeah, the people start beginning to move. You are beginning to move some places. So, yes, people beginning to be on the places where they need to be. It's going to be shift. You need to understand it. Shift is coming. Honestly, I think Spirit wants to rebel against all the wrong, cruel, and manipulative. Yeah, oh yeah. If you some of this fire powers within you, you need to understand that yes, pay attention to what you have in Aquarius. Especially, I'm talking about Aquarius Moon. Oof, right there. That is that energy because Aquarius Moon does a lot of things behind. If you have this power of the moon in Aquarius, you all know who you are. You know why you choose to have that emotions of age of Aquarius. You choose that particularly feminine energies to be there. So, and pay attention if you are born with Jupiter in Aquarius or something with this Saturn in Aquarius, any planet that is there in Aquarius, look what you have there. You came that can kind of like lead you for the gift. And all acceptance of these things and tell people to surrender to its negative and wants us to stop. People have to recognize and look within their negative. They 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 will have no choice because all the negative things leads to more negative things because more negative things attracts more negative things. Their lives getting destroyed. Their social life get destroyed. Their family life is probably crumbling. They're losing their jobs. They're losing situations only to learn. Look to divine. Change, transform, and then all of a sudden, like a magic wand, things begins to fix. Some of you are experiencing that. Some of you are experiencing this. Lena, I feel twin flame. I feel twin flame sometimes is more like a twin spark. It was always about the process itself, not the persons. Once you get that, there's another level waiting for you. Yes, exactly. The spark that exists there, that comes in and within, until you learn really to follow this path, to following this journey of evolutions within you and learning within itself. You got that right. You got that right. But how many people that got that spark and become the fire of the twin flames? They evolve to be more and more and more within this fire of soul. There is a quote out there. There is nothing more powerful than a soul that is on fire on this earth. Why is that? You already know about it. So, yes, not the person. The person it's coming only to trigger the unhealed portions within you. And if they don't want to heal it, what are you going to do about it? People want to be stay sick of all this lower vibrations, all this shadow, all this face mask, thinking the old way, just to fit somewhere where they not belong to. You've been trying to fit in the society where you now belong to because you're trying to pretend you're something that you are not. You all know the answer. It's up to you. It is what it is. And that's what this is. You're trying to choose something you don't fit. Alicia, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Alicia. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving back the energy. Appreciate it. So maybe it's just you that our awakening has nothing to do with another person. The awakening it comes in, but you looking for another person. Why? Why do you look for another person? Uh, Why? Why you're connected in spirituality with another person? What is that all about? You need to understand that you meet that person to look from within you, you to see if they balance their energy and if you balance your energies in them. If not, that comes in to tell you what is imbalance within you and what is an imbalance within them. That's all this is. A problem rise up when they pretend that they are balanced within them, and when they come to performance, there isn't. And now you begin to understand more things inside of you for yourself. But when you are ready, you're going to be tested from within this. But looking at all this as a journey, what it that did to you. If you're in the front of that gate of truth, you know why everything happens in this divine order. Did people help you? Probably there was a soulmate to help you. Probably there was a soul connections that help you. Probably these countless learnings of the new. The trust you develop of all these synchronicities within you, the belief within the energies, the belief within the numbers, the belief in what feels from within you. You practice it. All this. You did practice it. That's what this is about. Not the person. The person only can choose to be with you. This all this synchronicity, all this magic, these miracles. They can choose. They can see it, but they can choose. But if they choose to have controls over, and it's not working. There is no control. It's divine control. The more you understand there is a divine controls over these connections, the better you will come within you. So I literally I was asking some question crucial aspect of the journey, and I got goosebumps like that from my intuition telling me, yes, think for yourself, stop going along with everything and do whatever spirit says. Here you go, George. Good. Listen, that intuition is your soul. Don't wait for the soul that screams at you. Because when the soul screams at you, ooh, yeah. Alicia, Ken seems to get 1111. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I mean, I don't know if you want to do something, in the channel there is a up there is a PayPal if you really want to do it, and I appreciate this energy of giving back. Okay, some hugs here going on. Detective, sometimes I even disconnect from us so far away. Think for yourself. Stop needing guidance and answers from me. So, yeah. Wow. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Actually, it's coming from Egypt. They were given these energies between each other for healing and getting into a life to help and exchange energies and knowledge. For Egypt was a nice, strange place for, but here's what happened: is when people learned things and they're controlling, they begin to use them for their own advantage, and that's what it is. Don't use these energies, situations for your own personal advantage. Give in order to receive what you need. Whatever you feel like need from within yourself, like look at this. I need something. Go find what this something is and go and see what you need to do to get it. But don't get it from people because when the people give it to you, you never learned anything. But if you learn how to make it yourself, you understand it, all this within full. So that's what is one of the lessons there. But yes, rolling the dice, Andrea. Just to mess with us, got just bored and playing, or just messing with us for more lessons. Life is a continuously lessons to evolving. Either accept this as the lessons, the learning. If you haven't learned something today, if you haven't do something, you haven't improved something within you, what did you do today? Stuck in life? But you need to understand with the evolutions within you, you're going to learn a lot of things. Twin flames who knows this, you understand this, they are doing it situations with like, yeah, they know how that is. Thank you for the peace, Andrea. Why make us so connected and be like all, but it isn't about them? The cut off the spirit, you're good. Yes, it's not about your twin flame. The connection it is about, I was talking about this before, it's when two people coming in together in a mutual agreement to evolve. And that's what the energy of coming in. It's required with there. You evolve with them, they evolve with you in the name of God. That is what twin flames is. But if the one of them don't appreciate God, they're just gonna be, and now you're standing still. You're standing still. Because that's what you do. You're doing the job of the divine. I was talking about this before about the triangles. You, divine, material world. You performing in the material world, and you still keeping your divine connections there. That other person, that's their job. When the matching vibrations happen between the one and the other, the divine will make it together. If it's not, you need to understand the divine makes these connections here. You're not in the control. But when the two people coming together under God, this is what that is. So, in your opinion, does free will apply in a twin flame situation, or divine has the last to say? They have the free will of choosing choices. You have choices. That is your right. You to choose what you want to do. But the divine order, it's coming. You're gonna choose the divine order or not. And when you choose the divine order, it's kind of like it is a lot of this mismatch of energies, gravitations, and conformations within divine. Simply, we haven't learned to cooperate with the divine. We can see that we can make $5 an hour, and that's all you see. But how about if the divine order tells you no, you can make $35 an hour? Well, you don't see it. Most of the time, people they don't see that the divine it helps you to choose the will within themselves, because divine wants you to be more happy than you are. So there is really a free will in you? Yes. There is a help of the divine order? Yes. But it comes to a work together in mutual agreement, cooperation. So that's how it does. You may look at it to some of the old books, so alchemist situations. What did they say? Everything in this world is magic, but don't abuse magic. Magic it is for you to create your life magical. You need to be happy. You're not to use the magic to control, manipulate, and so on. There's been a lot of warnings about this, but people still want to do what they want to do. So, have you read any of the scripts when the people were cooperating with the divine? They didn't get very good situations. Maybe they went to hell. Maybe they went through a lot of situations in there. But in the end, what's the story? You can look at it, all the books that gives you examples. But people want examples of now, here, fast, demanding. What are you going to demand for it? So, hi, Floor. Thank you for being here. You are wise. The wise it comes in, Floor, from walking through hell in life. Hell. That's how life goes. It is what it is. You accept your destiny and you're moving forward. So that's what it is. You apply the things in life from within you and so on. I wasn't brave. What made me brave, Laura, was one thing: belief in the energies of the divine and cooperate with them. Follow it, guidance, trust. Especially when I was putting to trust 100% of love within me. I did that. Yeah, I got burned. But I got wise because of this. But I follow it. I deliver it what I promise. But yeah, I got burned. So, yes. Where there is a mutual agreement, if the runner loses their free will and doesn't think on the character, because let me tell you something. The runner can run because they don't feel that you are worth it of them, because they don't see the worth within themselves, their personal worthiness for you. The runner can run away because of something they have as a preset requirement of what their partner should be. The runner can run away because they didn't tell you the truth about situations they have within themselves, maybe a family situation, family, finances, whatever the situations is. And actually, they choose the free will within them to run. They're running because of the fear within them. They choose fear over love. So it's got nothing to do with you. You need to understand life will teach them a lesson. You don't want to teach one anything. You do not want to teach the runner anything. Life, karma, that's what they are for. That's their job. The divine powers controls karma and situations, not you. What do you gotta do with this? Oh, maybe it's about you. But if you learn your lessons, you need to understand lessons, they are now a life sentence. Once you learn the lessons, they stop repeating in your life. Then you are just like, go with one word: truth, honesty, divine dignity within you, and let things naturally unfold. You know, push, rush, stress. All that crap's gonna go away. Do you guys understand that all this crap goes away? So, how can we actually agree to anything? Agreement comes in naturally. When it's truth within you, agree naturally. It's not pushed agreement. If anything comes in good from a pushed agreement, no, because energy is not balanced when it's pushed agreement. But when everything falls naturally, you agree because it's beautiful for both sides, for you, for them. It's all good. Which is divine order, Dio? Oh, divine order. Divine order. Very good question. Divine order is different for everyone as a journey. But the divine order right there is you to become happy with the divine from within you. That is the divine order. The divine order, so you can fulfill the divine mission. Most of you doesn't know about the divine mission. You know it, but I'm talking about know it deeply from what you knew. What is the divine missions? Is to create the heaven on earth. Hmm. That's right. Why are you striving for this happiness? Some people mistaking the heaven on earth by having a 50 cars, five things, five houses, boats, yacht, and they build a paradise. That they're really building a paradise? What did that cost? Paying low wages for the workers, manipulations within a lot of tactics and situations to have more competitions about money while people have no bread on their table. Is that a paradise? How their soul feels within them. They have no soul. Some of those people they don't. There is some people who are wealthy and they do properly stuff. Keanu Reeves understands this. I wish someday I can talk to this guy, but we'll see. I want to have an interview with him, but we'll see. Maybe someday I will. For it. You wish the universe maybe bring that energy. So that's what this is. You look at him, he builds that. He's like an example of all this, what I'm talking to you guys. Yeah. But you can build a paradise with a small house out in the woods. You have everything in there. You have the person next to you, you have happy kids, you're growing your own food. You're growing that food with love. You may have animals. They're all living together with you. Isn't that paradise? You need to understand that paradise is a home. Home that your soul wants so much. The internal happiness of home. Place that you are seeking from within. To feel home. And what is home? The place where we came from, the paradise. We came in from above paradise to create the paradise here. What is the big deal that you have billions in your banks, you have 5 yachts, and so on and so on, when you are constantly under pressure how to manage all this money, how to stressing all this out, and you think like you're going out on vacations and so on, you can relax and do all this. When you work with situations and so on to create more, to have more. And what is the purpose when you have more when you die? What's going to happen there? Thousands and thousands of souls anger over you because you make their life miserable. Oh boy, that's hell. Oh yes, it is. And when you reincarnate and you go through the same situations, ooh, right? Then you realize what paradise is. But people learning the hard way. You don't have to have a TF to be awakened. But you're looking for the TF, for the home. Big dog. Yes. Alicia, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's something I can do for you. It's beautiful energy, by the way, guys. You see here in the chat, maybe we need to all get in there and so on and so on. But that's what this is. We're building this state of energy of the paradise within us first. You have to become the paradise within you, and then you go out and building out of the world. That's it. You're building your home. Then you make that home the paradise. With everything, the energies, the vibrations, the love, the understanding, and so on. Oh, Nick, you don't need Keanu Reeves. You got me. Yeah, Nick, we still have to do that interview with you. Thank you for popping. Love with you're here. Make those shirts we were talking about, or get your Dora to help, perhaps. Alicia wants to have the ideas of making the shirts. It is what it is. Astro Viber 1111. And yes, we're gonna see right now the way the energies are currently. A lot of things are coming because the informations of things that you're going to perform. But please follow my advice. It's gonna be after January. Even I was listening to a colleague of mine, Kate Pacha Lesher. He says the same thing, right? So yes, I feel like I'm getting tons of download realizations right now. I've had a few short bursts, but like this before. Great, great detective, great things. Gemini communications. Yes, Gemini is a very friendly communications. Are you friend to yourself first? Today was a great. This full moon actually united the mother with the warrior. Beautiful energy there. Beautiful. Did you calm down your demons from within you? If you did that, ooh, you put two places, two energies coming together. Yeah, this energy is still active. Right now, the moon has got a divine energies towards Venus, the mother towards the daughter. So if you look at it, the mother talked to the sun, which is Mars, and then sends divine energies to Venus, to the love. Look at it, that is the intuitions that comes in. It says the warrior, calm down. That's the masculine energies to the feminine energies. See, I calm him down. Now he can trust the love within. How about that for a change to understand all this? Beautiful. All right. Wow. I was looking at the clock for some reason. It was 1 hour, 13 minutes, 31 seconds. 11331. Beautiful number in there. All right, guys. If you have some more questions, ideas for the topics, let me know. We can discuss this. I'm going to have a little puff with you guys there. I'm going to make some chat tonight. So it's going to be this energy situations in the Facebook. So that's where we are going to be. This is going to be, I'm saying right now, 8 p.m. Bulgarian time is going to be an hour and a half from now. I have to have a little chit chat with people. Just because I'm not there, that doesn't mean you guys cannot chat to each other. Okay? So we're gonna all have some very good continuation chatting here. If you want some kind of topic to discuss here, great, post it right now here and there. If not, I will pick it up something that needs to be done according to the gut feelings, the energy feelings, and so on and so on. But these 10 years that we had lead us to what we are today. And thank you for all this. Now you guys understanding our purpose is to build heaven on earth as a twin flame, you to become the divine being. So I watched the moon pass in the front of Mars and pop out the other end last night. Powerful. Yes, was very beautiful. Um, thank you for actually sending this picture. And I wanted to say something right now to some of you. You may look at it from standpoint of Earth, where the moon and Mars are together. You may find them there in a different zodiac sign. But standing from the point of view of the sun, that's what they are. So, for but it was beautiful energies, and you become the best friend. You become friend with the intuition. Your masculine energy become friend with the intuition. Union with that. Came on. Not too much within. Came on detective. For it, she's a colleague of mine. So, but building things. You can't build something until you don't learn what you're building. Mars is still retrograde, guys. I didn't say only. I'm not the only one astrologer that says this. Right now, Mars is looking to study what he need to build, creating projects, creating situations, creating things within. Uranus is teaching you within the universe what you need to build. Acting prematurely right now within these energies for it. It's going to lead in nothing but crash. Wait until the retrograde season's finished. Actually, what I'm going to do, detective, I want to give you something up here for. I'm not going nothing against personality as it came up. No, she's doing her work. She's doing her situations. Everyone has their own things. Everyone has their speciality. Everyone has their own energies in there. So I'm not going against it. Yes, she got the energies right. The masculine energy is the one builds. But if you don't know what you're building, you're just building. Are you building with accordance with the universe? That's what I'm saying about it. This is a great video. That's actually this is a guy I follow. I follow him for it. I have disagreements with him sometimes. You know, it's normal. We see things differently, different perspectives. But since I don't want to be the only one who says things, listen to him. That's what this is. That's what I'm following. So, yeah, what are you talking about? I'm rocket scientist overnight. A lot of you is going to be getting your gifts. A lot of you. So, Andrea, I'm on the balcony looking to the moon. Eh, not yet. For Big Dog, thank you. Hmm. Detective, thank you. You was only like Camel's last one called Full Moon and Gemini for Twin Flames. Um, and sometimes I watch videos from other people just to get it, but ask Alchemy of Balance when sometimes you're watching videos. You're going to find out, you're going to find out the truth, the authenticity of within. You need to want to understand some of the people's going to fall out of this. It's not only my opinion. I'm just sharing situations with them. We talk about with specific person within the twin flame situations and so on, because people have no experience, no wisdom. They just talk. So me and him will talk about specific things. It's not personality. Let's not get to this drama over YouTube situations in there. It is about you. When you evolve within this, you will learn what resonates with the truth from within you. That's all. Um, yeah. All right, guys. Um, I have my puff, but let me let me close this one down here. We're at very special moments. Some of you finishing journey. Some of you finish polishing yourself. Some of you does the final cuts as a diamonds from within you. Some of you do a final removing with things inside. Some of you already done. Some of you have more things ahead, but it's you who you're under control. But be compassionate to yourself with everything you do. The personal compassion with yourself, the personal patience with yourself. The more peaceful you become, the more faster you will travel. The more peaceful you become. The problem is to become peaceful. Once you figure out how to become more peaceful within, the faster you will travel in this journey. Trust me on that. Giving you just beautiful nuggets here, guys, for you. I want to say thank you for all of you for the support, for the returning of the energy. Thank you guys for so much. If you need some help or something that goes on, you want to personally share, or you need some help, I'm going to be until December 12th, which is 4 days from now. After that, I'm going to be taking to medical leave, so you'll know about it. And after that, we'll see how the things coming in. I'll let you know and get on with this. All right, guys, let's share the love, the light, and the inner peace. And for those who wanted to have the live chat at 8 p.m., I'm going to be there. All right, guys, love you so much. Be loved. Love you all. See you tomorrow.